Hello everybody and welcome back to the Chilean Revolution. My name is Jack and look at our form. We just carry on getting green dots. It's been quite an easy start of the season. Today is where it gets a little bit harder. As you saw from the last episode, we beat Huddersfield 2-1, our arch rivals, as I like to say, after going a man down. So if you want to go see all our transfers and whatnot from the summer, first game of the season, go back and check the last episode. We then beat Leicester 4-1. Leicester, who finished quite well in the league. I think they finished like 7th or 8th last season. We beat them 4-1. Yarmolenko getting a brace, Balbuna getting a goal, and Theo getting his first goal of the season, which set off quite some decent form for the lads, to be fair. We did go 1-0 down. We were 1-0 down at half-time. Obviously, my team talk worked for once. We then beat Bristol Rovers 2-0 in the Carabao Cup. Quite a comfortable victory. Sir House getting a brace in that game, so his debut as well, and he getting a brace, decent. We beat Bournemouth 1-0. Theo getting a goal, early goal in the 3rd minute. We then beat Wolves 2-0. Moreno and Yarmolenko getting the goals in that game. Every game's been quite comfortable, to be fair, and that's what I've liked, if I'm honest. But as I've said, Theo has been on some very decent form. He's played 4 games, including 3 starts and 1 sub appearance, 2 goals and 3 assists. So not too bad from the lads. Moreno 4 games, 2 goals, 2 assists. Yarmolenko 4 games, 3 goals, 1 assist. It's going very well. Hernandez, he hasn't scored yet this season, but he's got 2 assists. Sir House obviously only played the 1 game. He's got 2 goals. Brilliant. What else can I say? So yeah, it's just gone fantastically well, and that has seen us. We were top basically, but as we're playing on the Sunday, everyone on the Saturday's played, and we're now sitting in 2nd. We're in the group with Chelsea and Man United as 3 undefeated teams in the league at the moment, which is fantastic. We won 4 games in a row. It couldn't have gone any better. But, like I said, we are playing Tottenham. We're skipping the Newcastle game because it's the Carabao Cup, no one cares. And then we're playing Manchester City. So, if we were going to get 2 losses, it would probably be in today's video because they're 2 top teams. 2 top teams. But we're going to try our best to keep our keep our winning streak alive, at least, till the end of the season, I guess. Whatever. This is the team today. We got Karius in goal, Robertson at left back, Ogbono Reed in the middle, Brunette in right back, Yarmolenko and Anderson on the wings, Wilshire and Storia in the middle, and then up front we got Theo and Moreno. We have changed up the front 2 a little bit to fit Theo in even. So we got Moreno, he was on a support role, he's now on an attack role, and instead of an advanced forward, we've gone for Theo's preferred role of target man on support. But yeah, Felipe Anderson's back from injury, obviously. So yeah, he's only played like 1 or 2 games, so hopefully he can get some match fitness. On the bench, we got Fabianski, Balbuna, Sessegnon, Mark Noble, Garmesh, Hernandez, and Sir House, all on the bench today. So we are playing Tottenham. They haven't had the best start to the Premier League season. I think they were sitting in 13th when we just looked then. Obviously, that's with Saturday's games going on. They have still got a lot of their old players, minus Harry Kane by the looks of it. I don't know if he's injured or moved on. But they have got Lloris in goal. There's a bottle just bouncing off the mic. Sorry about that. We got Lloris in goal, Guerrero, Alderweireld, Sanchez, Aurora. I assume Vertonghen's injured as well, or gone, not too sure. Ali and Dyer in the middle, Prato, Ericsson, Son in the attacking midfield, and Eden Dzeko up front. So, good on him, getting his move. I always liked Dzeko. He was always a underappreciated player when he was at City, I feel. And he's just shown at Roma, if you give him the top role, he can do bits, absolute bits. And I hope to see him back in the Premier League one day. He's, 30 odd now, is he? So probably not likely. But I'm hoping one day that he can come back and do absolute work in the Premier League and show Man City what they should have appreciated more. And he just goes and scores, and I regret saying anything. You little... I was praising you, and now you go do this to me. Sick of it. Absolutely sick of it. I can't believe I chose these two games to come back to when we're going to lose them both after a fantastic start to the season. Oh my god. To be fair, if we want to finish in Europa League spots, we just have to beat the smaller teams and the teams around us. We can get away with losing against the big 5 or 6 teams in the league, as long as we keep on beating the teams in mid-table and lower. It's going to be perfectly fine. We'll get in a Europa League spot probably, but if we can pick up some points against the big teams, you never know. We might even get a Champions League spot. But Tottenham are going through. Then every tackle we make is going back to them. So I assume this is a goal. No, we get the ball back. Robertson has cleared the ball. Right, Moreno fires it over to Yarmolenko. He gets there before Guerrero, and he hits it right in the side netting, and it's gone into the stand. And we're not having the best of games. I think I'm going to drop it down to counter probably. I've just kept it on control throughout, and it's been working fine. Obviously against the bigger teams, this control isn't the best, I would say. But we have another highlight here. Dele Alli is on the ball, but he can't find Dzeko, and once again it looks like we're on a counter, but Moreno can't hold the ball. But we get the ball back. Storora has been amazing, I would say, this season. I don't think his ratings have really shown it. Yarmolenko whips it in, Moreno's there, and Moreno equalises. Fantastic goal that is. Going back on Storora, I don't think his rating has really shown how well he's played, but it seems like most highlights either start or in the middle have him getting the ball back for us, which is just obviously what you need from a ball-winning midfielder. But he's just incredibly effective in the middle, and that's what we needed all of last season. Obviously Mark Noble's a great player, but can he do that role as well now? Not sure. Garmesh came in. Oh my god, Flappy Lloris. Felipe Anderson still got it. Crosses it in. They've cleared it. Garmesh obviously came in to do that role. We spent a bit of money on him, but he just hasn't, I wouldn't say impressed me as much, but he hasn't been as effective as Storora or Wilshere partnership has, to be fair. So for the near future, I'd say that midfield duo is going to stay exactly how it is, because from what I've seen, it has been working very, very well. And as you can see from the results as well, something is obviously changed, and Storora come in, he's solidified the midfield, and that's probably a major factor in our load of green dots. But 1-1 at half time, I'll take that. I'll say passionate, we owe Tottenham after what, I can't remember if I said that at the start of the match. I probably did, but oh well. Hopefully, I'll be so happy with a draw. That'd be incredible. A draw away at Tottenham, you're not going to sniff at that, are you? You would take that all day long. Right, we've got another highlight here. We're 50 minutes in. We've started the highlight. Brunette started it with the throw-in, and it's found its way right over the other side of the pitch with Anderson. Anderson's come in. Obviously, he's been a bit injured, but he's come in and he's done all right. He's not done spectacularly, but he's obviously missed out on a lot of pre-season, and that's probably affected him a bit. But Yarmolenko on the other wing has done bits, and he is here now. Crosses it in, but only Moreno is in there, and realistically, he's probably not going to win the ball. And that's a great tackle from Wilshere. So I mean, the midfield has become solid. Like, not many teams get past it, to be fair. Moreno's on the ball. Can he find Theo? He can. Theo probably should have taken a touch, but he snatched it, and it has gone wide. Still 1-1. An hour gone here, and I have noticed that Spurs are in their new stadium in this, and they've obviously called it in the game New White Hart Lane. Now, it was announced a few weeks back that, or was it last week? I can't remember when it was. that they're going to call it the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, was it? And it's such a Football Manager name. Like, if we had a new stadium, it would be called the West Ham Stadium. Like, on Football Manager. It's such... I just don't get... New White Hart Lane would have been completely fine for a stadium name, if I'm honest. Good save by Karius there. But, no, Daniel Levy at Tottenham decided, yeah, we'll call it Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Just how uninspiring that is. Like, you get the classic stadiums, like, you could say Upton Park, but I was thinking, like, Millwall, the Den. Like, if you're saying, oh, we're going to the Den today, like, that kind of, even the name's like, oh god, the Den, okay. We're going to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium today. No, brilliant, yeah, fantastic. We're going to make some substitutions here. We'll take off Storerio because he has got a yellow card, and you don't really want your ball-winning midfielder on a yellow card. For Garmesh, and Sessegnon can come on for Anderson, who hasn't had the best of games. And we'll take off Ogbono because we haven't got a right back on the bench. Did I not get a back at right back? I feel like that was... Why did none of you remind me not that I didn't get back at right back? I mean, you're all horrible. But I'm sure we can get one in January and sort that out. We have got a highlight here. Jack Wilshere with the ball. Winston Reid's there. It looked like he just clipped the top of the bar. Still 1-0 and it's 15 minutes to go. We have got another highlight here. Guerrero with the ball. We've got about 12 minutes left. And Yarmolenko, great defensive work there. And that wasn't too great. But he has found Moreno with the ball. So that's good enough for me. Sessegnon, what can he do? Plays the ball forwards to Moreno. That's a great ball. We got people in the middle. Crosses it in. Yarmolenko's there. And Yarmolenko, with 12 minutes to go, has put us 2-1 up. What a great play that was. Great clearance from Yarmolenko to start the play. He got the ball back. Bit of a dodgy clearance, but it found Moreno in the end. Out to Sessegnon. Great ball back to Moreno. And who was there to finish it off the move? None other than Yarmolenko once again. Just incredible. If Anderson had a full pre-season, I reckon he could be on the form that Yarmolenko was on as well. And we would, if that was the case, we would be destroying every team 6-0 or something like that. Because Theo's done very well since he came in. Moreno's just kept his form from last season. Same as Yarmolenko, just amazing. If Anderson had the form as last season, if he had a decent pre-season, he could have been on that level. He might still get to that level, but it might take him a little longer. But those three I mentioned, my God, they've been incredible. Eriksen's got the ball now. I assume they're going to score from this. Dzeko, once again. I don't know what Karius was doing there. He kind of ran away. If you just keep an eye on Karius in goal, Eriksen played it to Moria. He just got his bearings all wrong by the looks of it. It's 2-2. I'll still, even when we went 2-0 up, I'll still take a draw. Just need to concentrate. Can I fire one out before another highlight? There we go. That should be that. And unless we get a goal here, I can't see we will. Wilshere to Robertson. Crosses it in. It has been cleared. 2-2 draw away at Tottenham. I will quite happily take that. We conceded an early goal and a fairly late goal. Those things happen, but I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that performance. Some of the players don't care. Whatever. But that will lead us good. We'll play the Newcastle game off camera, and then we will meet you in a second for the Man City game. Welcome back, everybody. We've just lost our first game of the season. We lost to Newcastle in the Carabao Cup on penalties. Don't care. Just don't get. It was all the backup players, all these lot were playing. Yeah. On penalties as well. Don't really care. But it's not a great little confidence boost to go into the Man City game anyway. But either way, if we can get another point out of this game, I will be very, very happy. We were going with the exact same team we had for the Tottenham game. So we shall get straight into it. Should we do score prediction for this one? Did we do one for the Spurs game? I can't remember if we did one for the Spurs game, but if I'm going to have to do anything, I don't think we'll win, because Man City have only just lost their first game of the season. I think we're going to go Harry Kane's up top for them. That's brilliant, isn't it? 3-1 loss then. I mean, look at that team. It's incredible. Ederson in goal, Mendy, Otamendi, Stones, Walker, William Carvalho, Silva, De Bruyne, Inaki Williams, Bernardo Silva, Harry Williams. That's the Tigers striker. What a hero he was. Harry Kane even. Look at their bench as well. Laporte, Sterling, Aguero, Sane, Insigne. I can't see us doing very much in this game. If we can get a point in this game, I will be amazed, and it would be a massive confidence boost for our European targets this season as well. Fingers crossed we can do it. Is this a proper highlight to kick things off? Theo has got the ball. Yarmolenko's now got it. We're keeping it tight. Burnett's joined the attack. Alright then, game. Alright, Football Manager. Bloody teasing me like that. We've got a highlight here. It's our throw-in in their half. Robertson crosses the ball in. Can't find anyone. Storia to Wilshere. What can he do? We're getting pushed back. I feel a Man City tackle coming on. Robertson to Anderson. Gets the ball in. Theo's there. Theo puts it into the back of the net, and he's celebrating. He's doing all the what you do when you're 5 years old. Loves it. I don't know what I was trying to do. I've got no space to do it here. Brilliant. Well done, Jack. Robertson played a good ball over to Anderson. Great cross from Anderson into Theo. Look at that. He's loves it. Loves it. He's slowly becoming into my favourite player. Theo is the Polish legend. 1-0 against Man City. If we can hold on to this, they haven't had a shot yet, surprisingly, considering their team. There we go. Have a shot. But it seems like we're. Oh, here we go. They're going to score now, aren't they? Bernardo Silva is on the ball. I know I was going to tempt fate by even starting that, and look what I've done. De Bruyne finds Bernardo Silva. Back to De Bruyne. They're going to get it into Harry Kane, I assume, who's just going to put it in top bins. Inaki Williams. Decent effort there from Inaki Williams, but he's just put it over the bar. We're 40 minutes in now, and nothing's happened other than the two highlights that you've seen. As you can see on the top bar there, just nothing's happened at all. We're getting a highlight just before half time. This is dangerous now. Bernard's got the ball. Why did I call him Bernard? It's Burnett. Storio finds Theo. Theo, what a touch from Theo. What a save from Ederson that is. That was a fantastic twisting touch. You see them quite a lot on Football Manager. I haven't seen one in a while, but that was a fantastic touch. Couldn't find the finish though. Wilshere crosses it in from the corner, but it gets headed away. And we should be going into half time 1-0 up, which is a bit amazing against Man City, I'm not going to lie. But 1-0. Obviously, Manuel Pellegrini's former side don't get. I don't know why you're all looking stressed. Well, someone's looking stressed, but just we can't get complacent now. We haven't won the game, so just keep doing what you're doing, lads. Come on. Right, Otamendi's got the ball. I did say at half time. Yeah, obviously it's Manuel Pellegrini's former side. He won the Premier League with Man City, so I would like to see what kind of reception the Man City fans give to him, because I assume I can't remember how well appreciated Manuel Pellegrini was at City. He won them a few trophies. I think he won the Capital One Cup when it was called that, and he won the Premier League, obviously. Did he win something else? Did he win an FA Cup? Oh, that's a penalty. Storer is giving away a penalty. Did he win an FA Cup? Can't remember. But he won a couple of trophies at least with them. So I assume he's well liked by the fans. Maybe, I'm not too sure. Harry Kane puts it away. Karius can't save it. You can't really blame him. That's his 6th goal of the season. It is 1-1, unfortunately. 2 minutes after the half time, and Don't get complacent, lads. That's what I said. Deary me. We're just coming up to the 70th minute, and I think I'm just going to do my standard 3 substitutions for the game. Robertson hasn't had the best of games. We haven't got any fullbacks on the bench, though, so that's a problem. Bonner might have to just go there. That obviously having a nice big centre-back lad at left-back's not going to do too much harm. He is quite quick as well. Moreno, I'm going to bring Sirhouse on because he scored in the Newcastle game. And can he play complete forward? He can't. Could be a poacher, that's fine by me. Yeah, he's scored in every Carabao Cup game he's played in, so I'm going to give him a chance. And I'll just keep it like that now. I can't see anyone else that needs to come off, so there's no point wasting the substitution. We'll keep an eye on Storia. Hopefully he doesn't get sent off, but we'll have to see what happens. 10 minutes remaining now then, and not only Wilshere has picked up a yellow card, he is incredibly tired, so we're going to take him off for Garmesh, who missed the penalty in the last game that resulted in us losing the penalty shootout. It was good in the news straight after the game. He was like, I'll take one from the spot again, it's fine by me. So hopefully it hasn't knocked his confidence too much and he doesn't cost us the game here, but it's still 1-1. Hopefully we can get to the end of the match and get 2 points out of this episode, because realistically I was looking at these two and I was like, this is going to be our first 2 losses of the season. But it does look like we have reached the end of the game. That there is time for a goal, realistically. Yarmolenko heads it away. He's very good defensively somehow. But we've got 2 points in 2 games against Tottenham and Man City, which is fantastic in my opinion. It just shows how strong of a team we are, because last season we got spanked by the majority of the big teams. But this season we're just doing wonders, and it's incredible to see. If I get the big league table up, there's the full league table. Are we top goal? Oh, we're not. Liverpool are top goal scorers. We're second top goal scorers, and we're not quite the meanest of defences. We have let in a few goals, but it's going all right. We'll do the positions. There we go. So we are top of the league, finishing off this season. 4 wins this season. Bloody hell, this episode. 6 games, 4 wins, 2 draws, 0 losses, 12 goals scores, 5 goals against. Goal difference of 7, 14 points, a point clear of Man United, who have got a game in hand on us, so you assume they would win and go top of the league. But that is the end of this episode. I just noticed that Preston have come up. Fair play to them, and they are in the relegation, so I'm probably going to go down this season. But yeah, decent episode, I would say. That's a very good episode. Probably one of the best episodes in terms of results. Even though it was only 2 draws, it certainly shows we mean business this season, I feel. So if you like that, please subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. And I shall see you again in the next episode. I shall tell you who we're playing. Brighton and Burnley. There we go. We'll come back to that in the next episode. Thank you and goodbye.